Hey everybody, and welcome to the Abington versus Archbishop Williams varsity softball game. Starting in media res, because I don't know, game had an early start, or I got here late. Something happened. We're still in the top of the first. It's 2-0 Archbishop Williams. Someone just hit a home run the last at bat. Unfortunately, I couldn't get that on camera, but whatever. We counts currently 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1-8 is up at bat, 18. Yeah, it's another great day. Another great day, beautiful day. It's warm and humid. 18 just hit a foul tip behind her out towards the parking lot. Might want to go check my car. Looked like another foul out towards right field down the first baseline. Counts 2-2. That's a line drive out towards center field, picked up by number 2 on Abington. Don't remember who that is. Anyway, as usual, I'm your host, Chris Burgess. Again, in a less than stellar camera position. Apologies for that. But we do what we can here. We do what we can. I would have set up behind home plate, but it was just in a rush. Took the first spot I could find. Anyway, that's another ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a second strike via foul tip. It's getting picked up from my mic. I don't know, because I don't have headphones. Left them in my car. Whatever. If there's one thing I learned, just make do with what you have. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I got runners on first and second. Number 10's up at bat. Thanks for saving my life right there. Sit one out towards the camera. Oh yeah, that would have been horrific. I'd be paying for it if it did. But yeah, thank you to number 1 for making sure I didn't die. Or more importantly, that the camera didn't die. It's a humid one out here today, folks. Wasn't expecting it. Another foul out towards left field. 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-0. Hull, it's the first. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it was raining earlier. Luckily, it stopped for this game. Hopefully, the game will be a little bit more competitive than yesterday's. But who knows? Only time will tell. It's a pop fly towards infield. And that's the end of the first inning. Everybody. I'll be right back. And we're back for the bottom of the first. A little bit out of breath. I had to jog to my car. And I'm a little out of shape. But whatever. Anyway, Abington's up. Number 22 hits one out towards center field and lands a single. This mic is hot. It's a loud signal here. I think that should sound a little bit better, but I don't know. Anyway, number 23 is up. 22 just stole second. Should be a little bit better. 23 hits it out towards shortstop. Unfortunately, gets thrown out at first. Anyway, number 5's up at bat. It's a strike. Anyway, it counts 1 strike, 1 out. Obviously, she just got up to bat, and you saw the last out. Maybe. It was a high one. That was a ball right there. Obviously, I mean, that was up over her head. Another, I don't know, another headshot, if you want to call it that. And it's a pop fly. It's unfortunately caught. So, makes 2 outs for Abington at the bottom of the first here. On this humid Friday. Temperature's nice, but it's like soup. And number 2 just stole third. The behest of the third base coach. If that's the right word, I don't know. Didn't major in English. Me no do words good. Another strike. I apologize for that long stretch of dead air. Was off in my own world, pondering what I should be talking about. As you tend to do when you're on air, you know, you just sit in silence. Foul tip behind her. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. A lot of pressure coming up, so we'll see. Full count. Full count with outs and everything. See how that plays out for him. Unfortunately, that's the end of the first inning. Moving in the second. Score is currently 2-0 Archbishop. Radical departure from yesterday's game.
Last time they beat these guys 13-3. Are you kidding? Yeah, it's in Braintree.
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently, last time Abington. Oh, wait, Archie's beat Abington, or? Okay, Abington beat Archie's 13-3. Hopefully, they're just finding their rhythm. I'm sure they are. Abington's had a historically pretty good softball program. So we'll see if that continues. Sure it will. I got faith in them.
It's going to be tough to compare last year.
No, these girls are good.
Yeah.
And we're just getting ready for the top of the second. Had to take my my little button up off. It's getting a little warm here. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here. Probably for the whole thing. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain too bad, but who knows? Only time will tell. Let's just strike. Might make a fast dash for a different. Nah, I'll stay here. Good turnout for the game today. Caught by 23. Drive out towards left field. So that makes one out for the inning. Sorry, I'm here playing with this XLR. Trying to get it untangled so I don't have to deal with it later. Number 14's up at bat for Archie's. I already got a ball and a strike. It's a high one. Looks like she was trying to take off her head there. Another strike. That looked like a slider. I don't know what they call them. Most experience I have with pitching is playing Wii Sports baseball. It's basically how I know stuff about pitching. Played T-ball for a while, but it's not quite the same. When I was like a kid, I didn't play T-ball as an adult. Pop flies, not oh. Looked like a foul. Was not caught. Almost collided with the fence there. Would have been tragic, but thankfully it didn't happen. Pretty good turnout for the game today. Relatively, I don't know. I don't have metrics for what the average softball turnout is. Hits one out towards right field and safe, called safe. I might disagree with that. At least from here it looked like an out, but who am I to pass judgment? Some stupid college kid. I'm off my game today, folks. I don't know why. It's got a weird, I don't know, hard to describe, just off my game. Not operating at 100%. Distracted, my mind's all over the place, I don't know what's going on. This isn't therapy. Although it could be, if you really wanted it to be. But this one's not therapy. Another foul tip behind her for 12 over on Archbishop Williams. Hits a line drive out towards center field. Brings the top of the second to a close. Archbishop Williams. What the hell am I talking about? Still up 2-0. Can Abington come back? Only time will tell. Yeah, I'll be back and try to move the camera. And we're back. Still here. I don't know why it would be somewhere else. I mean, the camera's elsewhere. Moved by about, 4 feet. Hopefully it makes a better shot. I think it does, but you viewers at home can correct me if I'm wrong. Just sit here fiddling with it for a second. Yeah, it looks good. Good to me. Relatively. Number 24 is up at bat. I'm over here tripping on this mic cord. It's a good day. Good day all around. It's a high one. Didn't even look like the catcher was expecting it. The count's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Might be a walk. It's a walk. She's on first. I predicted it. You can call me Nostradamus if you want. I don't really care. Anyway, number 10's up at bat now. Don't have my roster with me, but whoops. Sitting on the shelf at home, I can see it. Well, I can imagine because I saw it before I left and forgot to put it in my pocket. But we're all human. We all make mistakes or happy accidents. It's a foul tip. Almost in the parking lot back there of a school formerly known as the ECC. What's it called now? Like the Beaverbrook or something? I don't know. Another tip behind her. That brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Archie's given Abington a run for their money so far. It's a much more competitive game. With Archie's being up 2-0. 2 runs to Abington 0. Ooh. An error over at first meant that number 10's on base safely. You might have caught it there at the left side of your screen. But yeah. Back at it again with the lo-fi setup. Oh, number 34 bunts a foul behind her. tips a foul off the roof of the snack shack. I have to replace those shingles. Probably, I don't know. Didn't do a ton of damage. I'm just rambling. Another bunt. This might load the bases. No? Out at first. Did not load the bases, but we got runners on second and third. Prime RBI potential right here for number one. Can she do it? Let's watch and find out. Interesting stance, but I don't know who am I to judge. I don't play softball. Again, apologies for the framing. This is just what we do. We apologize here at Abington Camp. Sometimes, anyway. What you missed there was 2 strikes and a ball. Unfortunately, Cahill strikes out, bringing us to 2 outs. Runners on second and third. A low one that looked like a ball to me, and it was. I don't know, folks. I'm tired today. Not sure why. But I am. Missing a lot of the usual energy I have for this. For whatever reason. But, yeah. I got a Monster energy drink here. They're disgusting, but they got caffeine in them. That's all I really care about. At least right now. And a pop fly in the infield ends the second inning, bringing us to the top of the third. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back. I don't even think I need to start doing and we're back or anything. Because, I mean, to you guys, it's just seamless. For me, it's like a minute or two of waiting around in silence while I think of something to say. And that's the best I came up with, so I hope you enjoy it. It's the best intro I could do. It's what one semester of an improv club gets you. Luckily it was free, otherwise it would have been a waste of money. A little low pitches. Trying to do some bug extermination, I guess. 2 balls right now. It's a high one. Maybe trying to intentionally walk. Brings us to 3 balls anyway. And that's a walk. Number 16's on first. Maybe we should just start doing that Abbott and Costello routine. You know, who's on first. It wouldn't be funny, but it's something. Anyway, that's a foul tip by number 18 there. Number 16 just stole second, and due to an error, made it. It was close. I didn't fail to turn the camera in time. Turn down the drag a little bit so I can whip pan. Anyway, that's another foul tip behind her. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just second guessed what I actually read with my own 2 eyes. Happens to the best of us anyway. She's out now. Gives Abington the first out of the inning, the 3rd inning. Can't read the number of who's up right now, but 5, there it is. Numero 5. It's another strike. It's 2 strikes right now. I don't know what the Spanish word for strikes is, otherwise I'd use that one. And a line drive out towards center field. I think that's a line drive. I don't know the terminology exactly. But now there's a runner on first and second. Let's see what number 10 can do over on Archie's. Pop fly out towards center field. It's caught. It's 2 outs now for Archie's here. A lot of pressure up for number 9 here. Got runners on first and third, but can she bring them home? She hits one out towards left field, brings another one home. That's 3-0 Archie's. Good advice from the third base coach there. So, keep your head on the ball. It's usually eyes, but whatever. I don't know what to talk about. Like I said, I'm off my game. Tips one behind her into the backstop. It's another foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 runs for Archbishop Williams currently. And that's an out that brings us to the bottom of the 3rd. Yeah, bottom of the 3rd. Here we go. We got number 2 at bat. Hoping to bring in some runs for Abington. Starts off with a strike right down the middle. It seems Abington's having a tough time. Tough time getting in the momentum that they had yesterday. Didn't carry that morale, but you know, it happens. Happens to the best of us. And, yeah. Maybe yesterday was just lucky, or maybe Archie's is a much more formidable opponent for Abington. I don't know, number of factors. Maybe the 100% humidity out here is throwing everyone off. Almost got beamed there. Got out of the way and got to first. That was a walk, I believe. So it's up to number 23 here. It's coming up. Bring two home to the player. Not 2 runs. Well, 2 runs would be nice too. Crank one out of the park. We'll see. It's another strike. No. This is a ball. I was mistaken. I stand corrected, as I usually do. That was the first strike. That bunt apparently was a swing. Once again, ooh. It's a pop fly out towards center field. Unfortunately, it's caught. Number 5's up at bat. Got a runner on first. Oops. Out at second. Luckily, due to an error, number 5 makes it second, so doesn't really matter, but Abington's got 2 outs now.
Mac, it's your turn. Let's go, Mac.
Need a pinch runner coming in for number 5. Number 3's up at bat. Hits one out towards right field, unfortunately. Once again, it's caught, bringing us to the 4th inning. Yeah, I got nothing witty or snarky to say about that. I don't know. I got nothing. Stumped. Here we are, top of the 4th inning.
Come on, Casey, you got this.
Yeah, feeling low energy today. Everyone seems a little bit lethargic. Maybe I'm just projecting because I am. Anyway, that was a ball. Let me adjust that shot for you a little bit. Be a much better framed shot if that third base coach wasn't in the way. But what can you do? Just ignore him. He's not the focus. It's an out at first after a grounder to the shortstop. Who came up with that name? The shortstop. Like, where did that come from? Is it just because it's like a position between second and third, so it's like a short stop? Like they have the potential to stop it? I don't know, but that was another out. Caught by the second basewoman. Guess that's what you'd say. I don't know. Sounds right. Feels right. I don't know. Anyway, number 12's up at bat. It's a strike. And that's a quick 3 outs for the top of the 4th inning. See what happens. Yeah. And we're back. Said I'd stop saying that, but I guess I lied. '24 is up at bat. I don't remember who that is. But yeah. Hits one out towards right field, center right, I guess. Lands a single. Impressive. Abington hasn't had too many base hits this game so far. So it's nice to see it when you do, of course. Of course. Anyway, number 10's up at bat. I believe she is the pitcher as well. And there's a bunt. It's a foul. It's 2 strikes, no balls. The runner on first. They're taking the timeout, so 24 can tie her cleat. Fix her cleat up. Got the handheld mic again, so I've been playing around with it. Could just start swinging it from the cord, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm an adult. Barely, but I am, believe it or not. Yeah, there's a high one, there's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now, still 3-0 Archies. It's a foul. Out towards first baseline. Anyway, we finally got a second nice day in a row in May. Took long enough. It's what, the 16th, 17th? 17th. It's Friday, May 17th, in case you're wondering. And I'm sure you could go back and check. If I hadn't said that, you know, figure it out based on the schedule. But I told you, because I'm just generous like that. Anyway, got one out towards center field. And it's a double for 24 right there. Runners on first and third. Only 1 out. Plenty of time for a run or 2. Or even better, 3. Anyway, it looks like there's a little bit of a timeout. Everyone's coming in, having meetings in their respective teams. Oh, the outfield's still out there, so guess they're excluded from the Archies meeting. Man, this mic picks up everything. Like, coughed away from it. Like, you know, still picked it up. It's quite impressive, really, when you think about it. But it's not really useful for something like this, where you want a little bit more selectiveness in the sound, I guess. I don't know. It's cool, because I can talk into it from here, and you can hear me. Barely, but you can't. just rambling at this point anyway. Number 34, 24, 34, 34. This is number 34. Number 34 just stole second. Runners on second and third for Cahill. Can't she seal the deal? It's a foul tip on someone's truck. I think it hit about 3 cars over there. Anyway, we got stealing home. Safe. That's the first run for Abington of the game. Little Jackie Robinson action. Brings us to a runner on third. Hopefully Abington can keep that momentum going forward. They get full count, one out. Forgot the word for out there for a second. Scratch that. That's 2 outs. Anyway, it's 3-1 now. Abington is on their way up the comeback trail. But will they continue? Who knows? 1 strike because of a foul tip behind her. I guess you guys can't fully see when stuff like that happens. I'm going to try to do better about narrating it because I set up in a really subpar spot. It's another foul. Over there knocking at the door to the gym. Wish I had that trusty monitor. Goes on top of the camera so I can see more clearly what's going on. I can be a better cameraman. One just came by me. I'm a journalist. I don't get involved in the story. I just report what I see. I was a grounder out towards left field. Just slammed one over the fence. Unfortunately, it was on the wrong side of the foul line. So it just counts as a foul. See if she can do that again about 30 degrees to the right. So we can get another run in. But we'll see. Anyway, she hits one out towards left field. I think you can see it. It's 1 run in. Fortunately, not 2. But anyway, that brings us 3-2. Abington closing the gap fast. It's been a good inning for Abington. Really picked up the pace, but is that pace sustainable? I do not know. We'll see. Michelle. Oh my God. That's a home run. That's a 2-run homer for number 2. Job, Lauren. She runs by. Their team waiting there to celebrate. Brings Abington to the lead. Should be 4-3. Once that scoreboard updates. There it is. Abington coming back to the lead. While I open this mint right in the microphone. Listen, we aren't a totally professional operation here. Another foul tip off in my direction, which I could, in theory, go get. I don't know if that requires work. And it's a strike. 2 strikes, 2 outs. 4-3. Got a mint in my mouth. It's going to sound kind of weird for the next couple minutes. And that's an out. Bringing us to the close of the 4th inning. Letting us start the 5th. See if Abington can hold on to their lead. Who knows? No one. Another seamless transition. Probably, I don't know. Let's see how it looks in the editing room. Into the 5th inning. Number 16 leading it off for Archbishop Williams. It's a grounder for a ball. Hits one out there for a catch from number something. It's a single digit. It's 2. Number 2. Anyway, 18's up now. It's a strike right there. No, it was a ball. I'm an idiot. Wasn't paying attention. It's another ball. It's a lot of grounders being thrown. It's a high one. Overcompensating, maybe. I don't know. I do not know. I don't want to sit here and make judgments. But I might. It's kind of fun. Let's make them silently instead of on the mic. That's a walk.
Megan, 1 out on contact. On the ground, you're moving. In the air, stay close.
It's a nice pitch right down the middle from number 10 for a strike. Relatively down the middle, I guess. It's got a dirty look thrown at me. Anyway, that's an out. Caught by number 3 over there in the right field. Wasn't quick enough on the draw to whip the camera around, give you guys motion sickness. It's a foul. 2 strikes, I believe. 1 strike? No, just 1. I'm an idiot. This one out towards left field. This then gets... Might have misframed that. I'm working with subpar technology here. Not subpar. It's good. I got my fancy stuff. Just kind of winging it here, folks. Contact and Caroline's move? Yes. Assume that means contact with the ball? Yeah. There you go. Runners on first and second. Number 9 for Archbishop Williams is up at bat. Forgot the phrase for that for a second. It's a dinger out towards center field that's caught, bringing us to the bottom of the 5th. And yeah, Abington's chance to widen the lead. probably happen. Yeah, we'll see. See what happens. And here we are at the bottom of the 5th. As the rain picks up. It's starting to come down a little bit more. It's a little bit worrying for the amount of technology I have standing in front of me. The sheer dollar value of all of it. Yeah, so it just started right before I turned on the camera. So it's gonna toss some over, try to keep it a little bit dry. Probably not gonna do much. It's a cotton shirt, but you know, some's better than nothing, I guess. Anyway, number 5 hits one bar out towards center field. Slides in the second for a double. And number 6 subs in for number 5. Pinch runner. Or I guess that would make number 5 a designated hitter, right? I guess, I don't know. Not positive how that works. I just work here. I don't study baseball or softball, whatever this is. I know what I'm talking about. And the rain's starting to pick up again as number 3 hits one pretty much the same spot that number 5 did previously, bringing in another run for Abington. Bring the total score up to 5-3. Abington furthering their lead. Let's hope they can keep it. Sure they can, but we shall see. Like a light mist out here, people. Oh my God, he's a grounder. Luckily, due to an error, it allows number 3 to run third. Runners on first and third now. A renewed sense of energy coming from the Abington side. Number 10's up at bat. Let's see if she can further the lead. It's got really quiet, so I gotta talk like a golf announcer. And she's setting up for a drive. Pulled out the 3-wood. That was a practice swing. Number 24 just stole second. Was not quick enough on the draw to get it. She sets up on the tee. And nice line drive. A drive out towards the left side of the fairway. Fortunately, an error on the, I don't know, that bit's over. Another run in, that's 6-3 Abington now, at the bottom of the 5th. Gotta be quicker on these camera turns. Should probably stand near the camera.
That must have been when she slid in the second.
It's a strike. Anyway, we've got runners on second and third. You're a really bad play-by-play commentator. I'll do color commentary. I ain't a play-by-play kind of guy. And it's caught out there, so that's an out. But Abington lands another run. 7-3. Runner on third. Pausing for a second to clean home plate. And it's quiet again. Time for the golf commentary. Number one comes out, sets up at the tee. That's a practice swing. In some circles, it's known as a strike. Strike two. Another low one. Pretty smart not to swing at that one. It probably wouldn't have been, even if she had made contact, probably wouldn't have gone far. I don't know. I'm not an expert. That's 3 strikes. That's an out. Brings us to 2 outs. Abington's up by 4 currently. Nice turnaround from the first 2 innings. Well, they score 7 runs in like 2 or 3 innings. Pretty impressive, if I say so myself. Especially against a formidable opponent like Archie's. Give me using my SAT words. Anyway, hits one out towards the fence. Abington scores another run, 8-3. It's a double for number 25. I think that's a 2. Yeah. Anyway, number 2's up. Runner on second. 8-3. It's 1 strike. Right down the middle. I don't have any insightful commentary for that. I got nothing, folks. It's a weird day. And I don't know why. Off my game. But you know, it happens to everyone. We all got off days. At least that's what I tell myself. An attempt to steal third results in changing of the innings, bringing us to the top of the 6th, I believe. Yes, top of the 6th. Might just let it run. Screw it. Chris Burgess here for Abington Cam, Community Access Media. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Abington CAM. I'm pretty sure we have a Facebook. It's Abington Cam. I don't know. Might have like an Instagram or a Tumblr or something. I know we have a Twitter. 95% sure we have a Facebook. Can't verify the rest of them. Just go look it up. Why not? Or just tweet at Abington Cam. Hey guys, get like an Instagram or a Tumblr or a Snapchat or TikTok or whatever the kids are doing these days. It's weird. I'm like actually out of touch now. I don't know what the youths are up to.
Let's go, KC!
It's weird. I feel like an old man, like Grandpa Simpson. Been watching a lot of Simpsons recently. Great show. Great show. Those early seasons. Those early seasons are fantastic. You know, you got Marge versus the monorail. Who shot Mr. Burns? Bart versus Australia. Might just name Simpsons episodes for this entire inning. Anyway, that was an out. As the rain falls here in Abington. Be nice, make my hair look good, hopefully. Might take a little bit more than a little bit of rain to do that, but Should have brought an umbrella. It's coming down. I don't have anything in my car, otherwise I'd go get it, but whoops. Just have my like thin button up on top of the camera. Looks ridiculous. Looks honestly ridiculous. In this like it's not quite pouring yet, but it's close. I really didn't think it was gonna do this. I didn't plan ahead. At least I didn't leave my windows open like someone out there in the parking lot. That'd be tragic. Poor dude. Or dudette. Although they are in the car. Saw the wipers go, so. There's a ground ball. There's a foul. Trying to dig a hole, I guess, out in this direction. Out at second, out at first. That's a double play for Abington. Bringing us to the bottom of the sixth. You love to see it, folks. Anyway, score is currently 8-3. Abington. I think I'm just going to keep running, keep rolling. Forget about it. It's my impression of a mafioso. It's a half-hearted one, but usually it's better. It's a bad day to come out here without a raincoat. I think that's what I'm learning from these. I'm always under-prepared. I always come with, like, far less than I need. Because I'm just an idiot, I guess. Pretty sure I closed the windows of my car. And the trunk. But I'm not sure. And I really hope so. Welcome to my ASMR channel. Today we're gonna cut your hair. No, wait, is that shampoo here? Never understood the appeal of ASMR. It's just weird. I mean, to each their own, but yeah. It's never got it. I don't like people